What's going on, guys?
Howdy.
We are back with a full episode this time, and we have a lot to dive into. And I don't even know how to start. So today, the date is the 7th. Yeah, June. No, I lied. June 8th.
8th, you clown.
Yeah, we're going into Game 3 tonight. It is 1-1. We're going back home, where we're going to get this dub by at least 5, because that's what I bet on.
Overseas.
So I'm hoping we win.
What's the spread? What's the spread looking like?
It was 3.5. Minus three,
For who?
minus 3.5 for Celtics. So we're not favored even at home, which I thought was shocking.
Minus means we are favored.
I mean, yeah. Well, I got us for we're going to beat them by 5, so I'm really hoping we win. Really, really hoping.
Well, neither one of these games have been close, so at the end.
Yeah.
We won by like 14. They won by 30, so.
Well, if we want to win, we got to win the third quarter, realistically.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, we've been playing. We played the exact same game twice. Get up early, get up by 10 early, and then let them fucking steamroll us in the third quarter, and then try and come back. But
I mean, the first game it worked.
But like, we can't afford to get down by 30.
Especially to Curry, we just can't. He's been on fire the entirety of the series so far.
Yeah, we're fucking lucky that Klay Thompson sucks. Like, if
you want to know
that motherfucker was on, we'd be fucked.
You want to know what his 3-point percentage is this playoffs? Or
like 11?
It's 25% from 3.
Yeah,
and
30.3. He shot like 4 for 19.
He did.
On game 2.
He did.
I was like...
He had, 11 points? I'm pretty sure.
Something like that, yeah.
Because when I saw the spread, I was like 11. I was like, oh, he probably was kind of efficient. Not in the slightest.
No.
Because I saw him go into like the third quarter with 2 points. And I was like, there's no way we held this motherfucker to 2 points.
The garbage time he was just throwing up shots, trying to find a rhythm, which like I understand, but like he was not hitting them. No. He was not hitting them.
But the scary thing about it is, I heard this today. He is probably the greatest 3-point decoy you'll ever see. Because you can't just leave the motherfucker open. It's not like Draymond where it's like, oh, I can leave him open.
Yeah, because like he knocks one down and then all of a sudden he's knocking 4 down like it's nothing. Like he just needs to see one go in and then he'll take over.
So I'm really hoping it doesn't go in because we had that problem with No, is it Dragic or was it the guy in Miami that they paid 18 per year? White boy.
Is it Duncan Robinson?
Robinson, that's what. They're both basically the same player, and they were on the same team for a bit. So Robinson, literally, what was it, end of game 6 or game 5? Literally played garbage time, watched 2 go in, and I was like, this is bad. And then the next game, he cooked us. We just have that problem where we just, when we're not in a rhythm, we just turn the ball over like crazy, though.
That's how every single you can see the games that we lose just by looking at the turnovers and the like offensive rebounds given up, because like every single game this postseason has been we've turned the ball over 7+ times and we've been out rebounded, out hustled the whole fucking time.
That's for a fact.
I was surprised we won Game 7 because we were getting fucking out rebound a little bit like in the second half, but we luckily had a really good first half and then almost choked Game 7 of the Heat series, but we won. That's all that matters.
I mean, yeah, if we want to win, we kind of just have to be, especially Jason Tatum. Our top 2. Jason Tatum has to be better because I think he's the top in turnovers, which is not a stat you want to be at the top of. And I'm pretty sure Jaylen Brown has the worst handle I've ever seen.
Yeah, sometimes that motherfucker looks like he's just a baby giraffe running into fucking oncoming traffic.
Sometimes it literally looks like he forgot how to play basketball.
Goofball. Like, yeah, he just looks like a goofy. Something like 90% of the time he goes to drive, but like he's still.
Hey, that 10%, he's fire.
He was still our best player in Game 1. Well, I mean, other than like fucking what's his name, Best ball handler in game one.
Yeah. But I mean, he's kind of been the most consistent for us, which is not shocking because Jason Tatum, they had the discussion on Undisputed. Is he on the cusp of being a superstar? And realistically, Shannon said
He is a superstar.
He's on the cusp. If he was more consistent, I'd agree with you.
He is a superstar.
You can't do that, and you can't do that and have what out of these 3 playoff series have 3 games of 12 or less. But he's not.
Yes, he is.
But he's not.
Yes, he
But he's
fucking
not.
is.
You know how much I love Tatum, but he's not. If
He
throughout
is.
the rest of
What more do you want the fucking dude to do?
be
What more?
consistent,
He is
no, he's
consistent.
not.
Yes, he is. He's got
Motherfucker-
one. Everyone's got one bad game every few. You know.
Not the way.
And like, and in his bad game in game one, like he still took over that game. Like this motherfucker was still like had what like 12 assists and like was our not our best scorer, but still our best offensive player because the offense was still running through him and we still won the game.
Well, kind of had to be because think about it. If we put the offense through Marcus Smart, he turns it over like fucking cheesecake.
Well, and if you look at Game 7 of the Heat series, like they took away Jason Tatum. They every time this motherfucker would take a step in one direction,
Yeah,
he
he'd
would
be
get
double.
double teamed, and we won the game. Like we would have won the game way easier, and Tatum would have had way more assists if Marcus Smart decided to hit one shot. He had 3 wide open looks for 3 and missed them all.
Yeah, we just kind of need to stop passing him the ball. I want to sign that petition.
I mean, like, I'll take a wide open, Marcus Smart 3 over like one of those Jaylen Brown fucking turnaround pump fake
Why is that his favorite move?
fucking Jays.
He does that every single game.
That's what like
every single game.
when the first pump fake doesn't get him, give up, pass the ball. That would be the one thing that I would say. Like if I take a pump fake and nobody bites on it, I'm passing the ball. Like I'm not gonna fucking shot fake 4 times and then take a ridiculously contested mid range.
Nah, that
Jaylen
dude
Brown likes
loves
to do.
his turnaround. Like if you look at every Celtics page, and they'll show like highlights, every single person will be like, Jaylen Brown, please stop doing that one turnaround jump, just please. Everybody knows you're gonna do it, and he does it like every single possession. At this point, it's kind of funny.
That's what sometimes like Tatum or Brown, like you can tell he's gonna shoot the ball. Like you can tell the possessions where he gets in his head like I'm shooting the ball no matter what.
Yeah,
Like you could just by his like demeanor, like in the first, like when he starts dribbling the ball, you're just like, oh, he's gonna shoot the ball no matter what.
you want to know
Like,
why?
it doesn't matter
Because
if
he goes to go
gets
touch
fucking
the
shoot
ball, and then he starts to lose the dribble, and I'm like, well, he's gonna shoot it now, and then he usually shoots it. I've counted 12 possessions. He shot 9 of them. That's
I'm
a
not
pretty good
gonna-
sample
I
size
like
right
it.
there.
I like it though. Like he's got a hell of confidence.
No, like I said, he's been our most consistent player.
Really good.
He's definitely been our most consistent offense and defensive player. I gotta say, respect to Derek White though. After the first series and a half, was playing like absolute dog shit, and then just kind of turned it on and has kept his foot on the gas.
Everyone played bad in game 2, defensively.
Oh yeah,
That was the worst game I've ever seen.
Al Horford I don't know what happened to that guy. That wasn't Al Horford. That was Al Bumford. That was Alfred.
Yeah, he just didn't impact the game at all.
Well,
Like,
they put Clay
you're a starter
on him,
and
and
you
that
don't
just
have
kind of
any-
shows Clay is still a very solid defender.
I mean, it's not really hard to defend Al Horford.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, I would have a tough time. I'm telling you that. I would have an unfortunate time guarding Al Horford. But like that's what he gets his bread and butter is those fucking wide open corner threes.
Yeah.
Like you lose him in your coverage, he gets a wide open corner 3, and then all of a sudden like he's hot.
Yeah, but they know,
You know?
realistically, it's like, oh, he could take him out, and if they need him on help defense, it's an easy comeback for him.
I don't think we should. I think fucking we should just not. Robert Williams should get like no burn this series.
We basically
Like,
should go
he can't-
small anyway, so.
he can't. Like, it's not. They're not a fucking ISO team. They're like high screen and roll. Like,
Yeah.
Poole, Thompson, Wiggins, and Steph are all going to come off the dribble around the screen and fucking fire a three.
Yeah.
And Robert Williams and Daniel Tice have both sagged off fucking countless possessions, and they've gotten fucking threes splashed in their face from every single fucking person on the team.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like everyone could shoot. Like everyone could shoot on that team, other than Draymond. But like
even then, like realistically, he's good for like two threes a game, average.
Draymond,
If he, on a good day,
Green,
on a good day,
number 23 on the
On a
Golden
good
State Warriors,
day.
Draymond Green.
on a good day,
Talking about the same Draymond Green here, my friend.
we are.
Fucking donkey from Shrek. That Draymond Green.
Literal donkey.
I fucking hate that guy. That guy. If he fucking fell off the face of the earth and I never saw him ever again, I would be A-okay with it.
But why? We all know.
He's a
Realistic.
fucking little rat.
Explain your point.
He's a little fucker, dude. Draymond Green, right? We're talking about Draymond Green.
Yes.
Here. He's a little fucker.
Yeah, that's his
Like,
personality.
he's an annoying little bug that keeps poking you the whole fucking time, and he's ugly, and he's like not that good at basketball. I mean, sure, he's a good defender, but like, fuck him.
Relax on that.
Oh my god, this is coming from the guy that doesn't like fucking candles, bro. You have some of the most freezing cold takes I've ever heard in my entire life.
If you don't think Draymond's good at basketball, you are
And
incredibly
you
stupid.
just said Jason Tatum's not a superstar.
He's not. He's not.
And you're saying, Draymond Green's great at basketball.
For what he brings to his team, yes, he is. Do I think realistically, if he was on, let's say he didn't get drafted to the Golden State Warriors, if he gets drafted to whatever fucking team, will he even develop? Probably not. Would have been 4 years and out. But let's not act like he hasn't been the heart and soul of that team. He is our Marcus Smart. Because let's be honest, Marcus Smart be flopping. And that's a fact.
He's not the heart and soul of that Golden State Warriors team.
Who is?
You take the heart and soul means you take that player off the team. They ain't shit.
Exactly. So who's the heart and soul?
You take
Who's the heart and
Draymond
soul?
Green off.
Who's the heart and soul? No, answer the question. Who's the heart and soul?
Steph Curry, bro.
You're a cat.
If you take Steph Curry off the Warriors, they're ass. If you take Draymond Green off the Warriors, they're the same fucking team.
You're a tat. No, they're not.
Oh
they're
my!
not.
Yes, they
No,
are.
they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
If you take Draymond Green off of the Golden State Warriors, they are the same team.
That's
They
just
are
not
probably
true.
in the same
That's just
position
not true.
that they are
That's
now.
just not true.
So you're saying if you took
Because by your logic, if I take,
but if you took
no, finish your point. Finish your point.
if you took, can you agree with me that say if you take Steph Curry off this teteam, they're not here?
I completely agree, but I also
Right,
agree if Draymond Green is on the team, they're not there.
I think they have I can agree that they're not there, but I can say that they have a better chance of being in the same position if Draymond Green is removed.
I can agree.
Therefore, Steph Curry is more of the heart and soul of this team.
He's more
than
valuable.
Draymond.
He's not the heart and soul. You're saying
Yes,
he's
he
more
is.
valuable. No, he's not. No, he's
Yes, he
not.
is. The heart and soul. If you take your heart out of your body, you don't work anymore.
That's not
You
how
are
that
dead.
works.
Yes,
That's not how that.
it does.
LeBron is not the
Yes,
heart and
it
soul of the
is.
Lakers. KD is not the heart and soul of the.
You can't say heart and soul of the Lakers when the Lakers ain't shit.
They don't got a heart.
Lakers didn't
They
do
sold their
anything,
soul and
period.
still lost.
Well, I mean, they did get a ring, so I mean,
No, I mean this year.
I guess. Yeah, I mean, they're not winning anything else.
No, they sold their soul once they got
Ever,
Russ. But no, to get back on topic, you are.
Yeah, you take KD off the Nets.
He's not the heart and soul of the team.
Fucking
He's not
good.
He's not. He's not the heart and
Who is?
soul.
Who is?
Nobody. That's why they can't fucking win.
Well, fucking KD's the closest thing to a heart and soul that they have.
Yes, old Snake is their heart. No wonder they can't fucking win.
Well, I mean, fucking Kyrie plays in literally 50% of their games.
Kyrie
Ben Simmons
can't-
has played in
Kyrie-
0% of the games, and everyone else is bad.
Kyrie literally can't lead a team anywhere. We've already seen that.
Who they-
That's fact.
Who's their heart and soul? Bruce Brown?
All right, let's not say that.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you're saying most valuable.
You remove Bruce Brown from the Nets, and they're the same team.
Yeah, but
I guarantee
you're
it.
getting most valuable with heart and soul so confused.
I feel
So
like
who's the
because
heart and soul of the Celtics then?
fucking Jason Tatum.
He's not the heartbeat. He's not the heartbeat of the team. He
Are you
played
just
he
saying
played like shit the first game, and we still won.
Yeah, but you act like he played bad. He just shot bad. He played defense good. He passed good. He facilitated
Well,
good.
he better pass good if they're gonna finish your point.
He didn't play bad. He just shot bad.
Yes, but there's been stretches where he's played bad, and this is where it goes back to superstar thing. But we already got off of that. But there's been stretches where he plays bad.
Mm-hmm.
See, I could already tell you're pissed. There's been stretches where he plays bad, and if he was slightly more consistent in those games, I would say yes, he's a superstar, but he is not there yet. But we're already off that topic.
He has gotten way. I will put that topic to rest, but I just want to say this last sentence. He's gotten way more consistent this year than he was.
I can agree.
Last year.
I can agree.
Because now
give it
he
one
would
more
have
year under his belt, and then I could positively say yes. If by next season, I don't even care what the.
I just don't understand how you. If you didn't,
if he wins the chip this year, he's already at superstar level because he won the chip.
But
even if he doesn't win,
I feel like even if he's in this position now, like this playoff run, even if he loses, he's solidified himself as a superstar.
But I don't think that's what it's because really
he outplayed Giannis. He outplayed KD. He outplayed Jimmy Butler.
He outplayed KD. He did not outplay Jimmy Butler. He did outplay Giannis.
Yes, he did. Jimmy Butler had 2 games where he had 12 total points.
Jimmy Butler started off with 41. Then he had 30 something. I don't fucking remember. Then he had the 9, 12, and then like 13. And then he went off for 47, and then he had 35.
That's 3. That's 3
That's
bad
4
games.
games of 35 plus.
Jason Tatum had 1 bad game. 1 is less than 3.
It averaged only 25.5.
Who won the series?
It's not about who wins. Oh my god.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god.
Yes, it
no,
is.
It's not.
At the end of the day, yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
That's just not true.
You're gonna tell me that Jason Tatum did not outplay Jimmy Butler?
He did not.
Jimmy Butler lost his team Game 7.
That shot was still valid. I don't care what nobody. That shot.
No, it was not.
As
a transition pull-up 3 for Jimmy Butler. It's not a valid shot.
Yeah, he's
Jimmy Butler doesn't even take 3.
And he's the only person on your team who could take you home, and it's very obvious he's gassed.
So why did he shoot it?
What else are you gonna?
Not a 3.
What else are you gonna do? Go into OT?
Maker.
I'm telling you right now, Jason Tatum was definitely.
6. There was like a minute left in the game. There was like 54 seconds left in the game.
No, there wasn't.
You just.
There was only one possession after that. No, because
there was like 50 seconds left in the game.
No, because Marcus Smart got. I think I don't remember who got the rebound. Marcus Smart took the shot, got fouled.
Yeah, guess what, buddy? I'm looking it up.
All right. But Marcus takes a shot, gets fouled or whatever, takes his 2 free throws, makes it 4 points. And then they go down. They try to do another fucking shot, misses. I think Strauss shoots the shot, misses. Al Horford gets the rebound, throws it up in the air, not to get fouled. I don't know what the fuck Kyle Lowry was doing on that one. He had an easy foul on Al Horford. He just didn't touch him. So he needs to be reevaluated. But no, even if he doesn't take the 3, the last game he went 4 for 7. This whole game he's been cooking us the entire time. You kind of have to live and die by kind of Jimmy Butler's hand at that point.
All right, there was 20 seconds left in the game.
Exactly. I told you.
What do you mean exactly? You said there was like no time. I
said there was only one possession after that.
But I'm saying he had time. You act like there was 2. You are acting like there was 2 seconds and he had to put it up.
I'm not saying he had to put
that up.
I'm saying I respect the shot because realistically, say he goes to the bucket. I think Al Horford's blocking that shot. Either way,
I'd rather take Jimmy Butler at the bucket than a transition pull up three. I take my chances. Like, I want, obviously, you're right. I want Jimmy Butler taking, like, the last shot.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
But I would rather take my chances with him getting to the bucket, getting two, and then us fouling, and then, or, like, it's transition. Like, the Celtics' transition defense can be questionable at times.
Very questionable if you look at especially just the final series.
Yeah, especially we've lost Curry on however many fucking.
To be fair, though, that's just
like
Curry, and he does so much on transition. But continue.
Like we've lost people in the past, so like the chances of us like losing Strauss or like I don't even know who was on the floor, like Oladipo maybe, like
I think
like one of those dudes.
I think it was Strauss, Lowry.
Even Lowry. Lowry had a pretty good game 7. Like
that was kind of his only good game, if I'm being honest with you. He was kind of trash the entire series.
But I'm saying like players that shoot the three ball.
Yeah.
Like Strauss has hit some.
To be fair, Strauss is a killer.
Dagger threes on
Strauss
us, dude.
scared us with that last three to cut it to 2. He scared me on that one.
And on what was it?
That one that they called back.
Game. Nah, what was it? Game. What game did we lose? We lost game 3.
Yeah.
The game that we had a ridiculous comeback, and then was it game 5? We had a ridiculous comeback, and then and we tied the game, and then Strauss hit like a ridiculous fucking fading corner 3.
Yeah.
And like that like put us to bed. So like I'm saying, like Strauss has hit threes
more consistently
in that series that were clutch.
Yeah.
Like we haven't seen fucking Jimmy Butler make clutch threes in this series at all.
And I could agree with that, but the point I'm trying to make is obviously it's a 3 and he's not the greatest 3-point shooter. I'm pretty sure for his career he's 30%, which is god awful for. He's listed as a forward, but he's basically a guard. He's a taller guard because he's 6'7", which is still pretty small for a forward. But I digress. Realistically, the only reason why I said I respect the shot because if you look at the last 5 minutes prior, they went on what a 11-0 run, and he didn't touch the ball once. So you could already tell he's tired. So I'm guessing they're like, all right.
But then that shows that your offense is doing it without him. So why force the ball to him?
Because what was it? The second quarter, he was already cooking. Second and third. So I'm guessing they're just like, he's got a chance. That's just how I see it. If I'm a Heat fan, I can't be mad. Is all I'm saying. Yes, I'm a Celtics fan saying this, and I'm glad we beat you because fuck the Miami Heat.
I love that shot. As soon as I saw that shot go up, I was like, "That's fantastic. That's ideal."
See, I was more scared because he had been draining everything he touched before that, so I was like, "Damn."
But as a Celtics fan, that's an ideal shot.
Yes.
Like that's the shot that we are okay with giving up, and if he hits it, he hits it. Like that's a shot where I'm like, fuck, that's a good shot for him to make to send it to overtime.
Yeah.
But like if I'm looking at that shot, I was like, all right, cool. Like just grab the rebound.
I think what I'm trying to more say is it's not that I think it was because it definitely wasn't the best shot. It definitely was not the best shot.
No, wasn't.
But you can't be mad, especially because this is what I'm guessing is probably going through his head. He's probably like, damn, I'm fucking tired. He literally played every single minute of the entire game, all 48. So I'm guessing he's probably like, dude, if I hit it here, I'm a game killer. We don't got to go to OT because if we go to OT, I'm losing.
Well, that was tie. That was a tie.
What do you mean?
That 3 was going to tie the game.
No, he was down by 2 at that point. Yeah, he was. That was going to put it up by 1.
They were
down
by 3.
No, because they didn't hit another shot. Because we won by 4.
6, bro. Do I have to fucking look this shit up again?
You were wrong the last time. You're like, there's 50 seconds.
Yeah, well, you were wronger because you said there was like 0 seconds.
I said there was one more possession after, which was correct. I don't know where you could find a 45 second. I don't know where you could find a 45-second possession when the shot clock's 24. Buster. But as I was
Less than
saying,
6.
while you search that up, I
I
can't.
was right and you were wrong.
How?
Just know that.
How?
Just know I'm right and you're wrong. Just know that.
You're just wrong. See?
Just know
Just
that,
say. Just
Sticks.
say.
Put that
Just
in the
say.
back of your mind, Sticks.
Just know I'm right.
Put that
Just
put
know
that,
I'm right.
that bad boy in the back of
Just
your
know I'm
fucking
right.
cellular.
Just know I'm
segment.
right. But
Hang on, I got a Febreze commercial.
but it realistically, you can't be too mad at the shot for the simple fact of I bet you he's thinking, oh, this is kind of all I got left. Yes, is there better shots? Of course, there's better shots. You have Al Horford on the pivot. Al Horford's a more stiff guy, and realistically, Jimmy Butler's probably one of the best players in the paint, especially for his size. When he's not like a Giannis, who's what 6'11" ish, 210, or like a LeBron or even a
Dude,
KD.
Giannis is built like a fucking freight train, dude.
Exactly. But like even for his size, he's still pretty built, and he's still one of the best paint players. So obviously you want him to go drive to the paint, do what he's been doing all game. But I bet in his mind he was just like, bro, I'm so tired. I don't think I could make it after this. So I can't be really mad at it if I'm a Heat fan.
Well, it's a good thing you're not a Heat fan.
Oh, definitely not. Fuck them. We'll talk about it next week about trade destinations, who I think is going to get traded, and the Heat is one of them. Well, they're getting a player that I believe is going to be traded.
Me. They're signing me for a 10-day.
Hey, 45 mil for a 10-day. That'd be
45 mil.
That'd be wild. Imagine. The player I'm thinking of I think he's getting paid 45. Probably more, actually.
Must be nice.
You definitely know the player I'm thinking of, but you definitely do. We talk about him pretty often. But
doesn't help.
To get off basketball, you already know my final thoughts. We already know his final thoughts, which are just false because that's why he couldn't bring up the. That's why he couldn't. I'm still saying 7.
I don't think we can win a game 7 against the Warriors.
We'd be at their house, right? I would say that, but from what I've seen the past 2 series where we're away and we've won both times, I think we can.
Well, we were home. We were home for the Bucks.
Oh, we were
game 7.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
But
we did go to. We went to Milwaukee.
Yeah, game 6.
Game 6.
Yeah.
And we won that.
I'm just saying.
I just think it's different with the Dubs, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge like experience guy.
Yeah.
Like I don't think experience is so overrated.
Yeah.
But like in a game 7, I think it's like game 7 of the finals.
Yeah.
I think it's like very valuable to have.
Yeah.
Like obviously Golden State. Golden State's home. Did they win in 1 game 7 of the finals and they lost? Right?
Yeah. The 3-1 finals.
3-1?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they beat the Cavs in 6. Year before that.
And then I
lost to the Raptors in 6.
Yeah.
Beat the Cavs in 5.
And
Cavs in 5. Cavs in 6.
Lost in 7.
Lost in 7.
Lost again in 6 to the Raptors. And then what else were we forgetting? Did they win in 5 with KD?
There's two KDs. KD's got 2.
Yeah, I want to say that. No, I don't think LeBron got gentleman sweep though. It had to have been in 6.
I think LeBron got 5. I think
That's what I'm thinking because
I can't remember. I just hate the fucking Warriors. I just don't like them.
Yeah, like I would say.
But my point was they have not won a game 7.
Yes.
In the finals.
Yes.
That was what I was.
Yes.
But they played in 1.
I just think if we leave, obviously I prefer a game 6. I just think we'll see it tonight. I think if we play, like you said, better transition defense, if we I'm not even saying we have to shoot the ball incredibly well because obviously we're going to have off nights and stuff like that. If I could just see the role players kind of get Derek White shoot a little bit more consistent. Al Horford, I'm not saying he has to shoot crazy, but just have a bigger effect on the game. Marcus Smart, stop turning over the ball. Like,
So they all just need to stop turning
Yeah.
over the ball.
If we
That's the
if we
biggest
do
thing.
that tonight, then I think I could say 6. But right now I'm still
Just
sticking with 7.
rebound the ball and don't turn it over, and I think we win this series, no problem. Like that was what the biggest thing. We're the best. We're the best fucking team in the league when we don't turn the ball over.
Yeah. But that's been our crutch. We like to turn the ball over sometimes.
It's like just like we get one turnover early. Like we throw one turnover early, and it just opens the floodgates.
Yeah.
Like we're just
And it's
fucked for
all
the rest
I'm
of the
pretty
day.
sure it's always a Marcus Smart turnover. Or it's always a Jaylen Brown
It's always
turnaround. It's always one of those two.
Jalen Brown will go through like a fucking just the floodgates will open for
Yeah.
him, and he'll just get like 4 turnovers in
Yeah.
a row.
But like I said, for scores, I think it's going to be more close this game. I'm going 107, 101. Us, of course.
105-97 Boston Celtics.
All right. So we have not, I don't even think we've talked about this really. To transition, the Depp trial Depp versus Amber Heard trial finally got wrapped up, and it was insane. Like,
Huge Johnny Depp guy. Huge. Fucking love that guy.
I want to say though, definitely said some really bad stuff. Like really, really bad stuff.
Bro, all I've heard is that she pooped in his bed. That's all I've heard. And I just couldn't I heard that and I was out. I was like, I don't give a shit about this. She's wrong. Like you poop in someone's bed, you lose. That's all. I was like, I'm out.
Well, just to give some pretext, from what I saw, I think it was this director that he's cool with that's done a bunch of his movies, not the Pirates movies, obviously.
Top 10 movies of all time.
Actually, good news for you. Apparently, Disney's thinking of bringing him back.
Yeah, Johnny Depp said he would never work with Disney again, though.
Ah, damn it.
They might. I heard they might make like a Pirates of the Caribbean again, but not with Johnny Depp. But I would not watch
Yeah.
it.
Well, I heard they were
Johnny
making
Depp's
one,
the
and
boy.
they said, oh, regardless, they're not gonna do it with Depp. And then I guess they said they'd be interested. Just a bunch of Disney bullshit because they're rich billionaires. But
Must be nice.
basically, for pretext, I guess I'm not gonna go over everything. Basically, Amber Heard is a liar, and I think it sucks because
I mean, she's like a psychopath too. Gotta be.
oh, she is. If not psycho, she's definitely a sociopath. But I'll touch on her side in a minute because it's definitely going to lead into our next transition topic. But just to say about Depp's side, his side kind of just showed they knew what they were doing. They actually put up a defense or offense, I guess. He actually hired good lawyers, and I saw this funny ass meme where it's like Johnny Depp found the right lawyer. Only a Latina could bring up some shit from your past and still remember. And I was like, damn, that's actually kind of funny. But basically, just a lot of I think it's just wild how they brought all this shit to light. And yeah, there were some light parts like I don't know if you heard the mega pint of wine, because I guess he was drinking this huge ass fucking pitcher of wine. It was like half full. I'm pretty sure the bottle poured all of it, and I was just like, wow, it's like 12 o'clock. But
it's noon, my friend.
but basically, the words to kind of sum up his side, he said in his deposition was, the only person I've ever abused was myself. Obviously, saying with drugs,
Huge cocaine
alcohol,
guy.
more than just that, coke, speedball, of course, alcohol. Like I said, just everything you can name, kind of. And he's not wrong. And I think that's why a lot of people sympathize with him because he was actually open about it. If he tried to lie and be like, "Oh, I was never doing drugs. Drugs? What are those?"
He's also like sexy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I saw a Dior commercial he was in, bro, and I was like,
I'm not
shit,
gonna lie.
that's a sexy
Dior was the
ass dude.
only company that stick with him through these 6 years. You know how much of a bag they're probably getting because of this? People are gonna see that one commercial and be like, I want to wear stuff that Johnny Depp
Bro.
wears.
that shit with the fucking wolves walking next to my man Johnny Depp. He's got his fucking shirt unbuttoned. Oh, goddamn, Johnny. Goddamn.
But the thing I did want to say that I didn't like from Johnny's side was he did say something, and like I said, I couldn't. It's not that I don't like. I realistically couldn't care less. They're celebrities. They're never gonna give a fuck about us. We should never give a fuck about them. But like I said, he texted like one of his director buddies, and he said, "Oh, we should rape her and murder her and burn her and stuff like that." And I was like, "Well,
Christ.
I was like, that's
Jesus
a little aggressive."
Christ.
And then he was like, and then he said, "Oh, we'll do." He said some racist rhetoric. I don't even remember the exact quote. I just thought it was like, Johnny, I'm on your side. You're making it so hard. But regardless, like I said, I don't think he's the most sane human. But I definitely don't think. I think that more has to do with his upbringing. He also did bring up his mom used to abuse his dad, which is why he says he's kind of like this, because when he was younger, his dad used to just kind of retreat, and that's what he saw, so that's kind of what he's used to, so that's what he does, which I could kind of agree to a point, because kind of if you've seen the videos that she tried to use as evidence, you can literally see her smiling, and even then, like, he never touches her. He does like what all little kids kind of do is like they slam cabinets, stomp their feet, like bullshit. Like one of the videos, he's slamming cabinets, pissed off, and then he sees that she's recording, so he, instead of touching her, does nothing to her, takes her phone, throws it in the trash, and then just walks away. Could have literally like smashed it, could have like beat her up. No, he literally just threw it in the trash and walked away. And you could see when she picks up the phone, she's smiling. So that kind of just shows the motive, in my opinion. And
You know more than me, my friend. I just know that she's kind of an asshole.
yeah, no, she's a sociopath, and this kind of is going to transition to our next topic. But my final words I want to say on this was, it really sucks because she one of her final, like, her statement she put on Instagram, which is just wild that we're putting final statements instead of in the courtroom on Instagram now. She said, "Oh, I'm very upset about how all this happened, and I think it's wrong that now all women aren't going to be believed." And my interpretation of that is, yeah, they aren't going to be believed because of you.
If you lie,
Exactly.
if you lie, then people aren't going to believe you.
Because
that's just
because
if you tell the truth, then most people will believe you.
yeah, and I'll say this. Obviously, we're both two guys, and realistically, like, SA, short for sexual assault, is basically a very touchy
problem.
It's an awful problem, and I hate that it's going on. And realistically, say it was a regular ass trial, they're going to believe the woman most of the time, which I think is kind of fair, because usually the man does more have the power. But I think it sucks because now in her case, since she lied, this gives not more credence, but it gives more credence to stupid people that don't know any of the facts, going, "Oh, well, since she lied, everybody lies." And
my thing is,
yeah,
like, if you get the evidence, like, I know it's not always like
yeah, it's not always black and
easiest
white.
thing to get evidence, but like, if you're a dude, don't put yourself anywhere near a situation like that. Like, if you're a dude and you're worried about, like, some chick's, she's a psycho, then go ahead and dip out of there.
Yeah.
And then, like, if you want to get believed, then, like, maybe, try to get some evidence.
Yeah.
I know it's like, probably it's not the easiest thing.
Yeah.
But it's a start.
But I wasn't really even going to talk about it, but kind of really transitions into our next subject, which is probably the darkest subject we've talked about. Deshawn Watson. And I don't know if anybody's been keeping up with.
I don't even need to be here for this. I've been telling you this.
I can concur. We did talk about him, I want to say a few months back, where I was like, "Oh, let's see the evidence," and the evidence was shown.
I didn't even need evidence. Like, I can tell you 23, like, separate cases.
Well, it was
kind of
was 23 filed cases, 22 civil because one of them they ruled out because she wasn't credible, or the court ruled her not credible. But even then,
But I'm just saying
yeah,
the sheer number means it's not a
yeah,
coincidence. Like you can get if you get one case could be a lie or whatever, this and that.
yeah,
But like 20 something people like are not all lying.
yeah.
Like they didn't all just get together and were like, "Ooh, let's get Deshaun Watson thrown in jail."
But I don't know if I said
Oh damn, I
this.
gotta go.
Let me just say this real quick. Uh, I don't know if I said this then, but I definitely said it to you. I definitely thought it was wrong conduct because obviously you're kind of the closest to a professional athlete. You obviously play college ball, but realistically, if I'm anywhere in professional sports, you know what I'm doing? I'm getting a professional masseuse. I'm saying you work with me. That's it, and I'm not going
I
nowhere
don't
else.
understand why can't you just be respectful?
Exactly. But what I'm
Like
saying
these
is,
people are doing so much
no,
for
but
you.
what I'm
Like why
saying
can't you
is
just
don't even
be
put yourself in
grateful
that
for them?
situation because something that came out yesterday that was reported on today, in 17 months, so late 2019 to spring 2021, he met with 66, at least, not even just at least 66 different masseuses
Yeah,
over
no,
a
he's
17-month
horny,
period.
bro.
And I
Yeah,
hate to just say, oh, he's guilty, but
he's guilty.
he's and people can say whatever they
Bad
want.
luck for you.
People can say whatever they want, but just the sheer, like my dad always told me, when there's smoke, there's fire. And with 22, there was already a goddamn
You invite
fire. This is a goddamn
you
forest
invite
fire.
67 you
That's just
invite
at least.
67 masseuses to your
That's
house
just at
and
least.
you say that's 67 advances that you like push on these women and that's 67 different reactions.
But that's not even the
So
worst
like
part.
yes, you
His lawyer, Rusty. I think he's Rusty Harding. I know both lawyers' names, but I'm pretty sure his is Rusty Harding. If not, someone please correct me. His, this is how I also know the motherfucker's guilty. His lawyer was like, "Oh well, he did go into a couple of them for happy endings," and then basically he also admitted to having consensual sex with
consensual.
5 of them, I believe he said. So I'm guessing this is what happened. Say that was consensual. Fine. I bet you he was like, oh, okay. I can just keep doing this. And I bet you he just kept doing it till finally, well, not till finally, even when we were like, I don't want to do this. And he was just so used to it. And there was even something saying, he texted a girl after she went home crying. You know you did something wrong. You
Yeah.
like don't like yeah, I know society says, oh, women are softer anyway, but like women don't just cry for nothing. I don't just go to the store and this cashier is ringing me up and I say, oh, have a good day, and she starts crying. If she starts crying, you did something.
Mhm.
And I just and this is what also and why I said about Amber Heard's case, because a lot of I'm not even gonna, a lot of dumb jock people are probably going to be on Deshaun's side, even with all this fucking mountain of evidence, because of people like Amber Heard who lied. Their stupid brains are gonna think, oh well, she lied. All of them could lie. But if 60, let like I said, at least 66, meaning there's probably more. So let's just say in that 17-month period, at least 66 people. I don't know if I can go to 66 people like the old game we used to play, telephone. I don't know if I can go to 66 people, tell a story, and pass it along, and they all tell the same story. It's unheard of. And you're telling me they all have very
Nope.
similar stories? And there's this special on HBO Max where 2 of the victims, I don't remember their names. Please go watch it. It is quite literally horrifying. Like them describing what happened, and I'm just like, it sucks because obviously I was a huge fan of his. You know how much of a huge fan I was. I was rooting for the
Mhm.
Browns just on a football standpoint, but I don't know if I could ever look this motherfucker in the face again and not literally, but see this motherfucker on the field ever again and hope he succeeds. Like I don't think I ever can after seeing all that.
I agree with you. I don't like him.
It,
Never liked him.
I just really want to
Evan's
bring.
gotta
Yeah,
Evan's gotta skedaddle
he
after
does.
that
I just
very
want to say
depressing topic.
this one last piece. Uh, yeah, I just for one, fuck Deshawn Watson. But speaking on his suspension, I think he's getting a year this year, meaning he'd be suspended for 2 years, just like the
Yeah,
Trevor Bauer. Because when it was, even when, and I feel horrible saying this, even when it was just the 22 cases, when there's no such thing as just 22 rape cases, civil cases, whatever the fuck. I thought, oh, he's getting 6 to 8 games, because that's around what Zeke got for his one back in 2018, and that was they basically proved that that did happen or whatever in civil court, and he still got 6 games. But now with all this, motherfucker's getting a year plus, and I think he fucking deserves it.
Yeah.
And I think the Browns really fucked up because now they're gonna be like, Baker, you want to play? And he's gonna be like, motherfuckers, no, pay me my $19 million, kick me out, please. And they're on the hook for $230 million guaranteed. They were stupid for that one. Real stupid.
They're a bad franchise. I don't know what else
They
to
are
say
literally
about
the
that.
worst franchise in NFL history, and I find it Browns doing Browns things. But yeah, that is it for today. Yeah, please make sure we have a new TikTok, or have a TikTok now. It is Unruly Productions _ Go follow that. We have an Instagram, Unruly Productions. Also follow that. Yeah,
Or else.
we'll be churning out a lot more content. Hopefully, the both of us. But we are both obviously trying to make as much for you. We're trying to be more consistent, and I know I've been beating that on the head, but we're really trying to make this work, and we appreciate all of you. Go subscribe, please.
Bye, love you.
Bye.